Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. I have sort of a technical question for you guys.
All right.
I'm dealing with another financial advisor, and I haven't asked her this question yet, but but the question is, I'm in a growth to the balanced growth plan, I guess, within my IRA account. And the expected rate of return, I know it's not guaranteed, of course, but it's 5 to 7%. Mine, excluding fees and taxes.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out the percentage of the tax part of it. I already know what the fee is that I take off the top. I just need to figure out the tax part.
You said it's in an IRA?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Well, the good news is there is no tax until you withdraw.
I understand that. But I'm currently withdrawing money out of my account every month.
Okay.
That is for a while anyway. But,
So what tax percentage are you curious about, Robert? Because I've got my trusty tax tables here, and we can walk through.
Of that 5 to 7% rate of return, how much would that be? Like 1%, 2%?
Well, look, so I understand. It sounds to me like you're trying to understand what are you going to keep after everyone else gets paid, right? That's what I'm hearing here, okay? And the answer is it depends. Now, what does it depend on? It depends on everything else going on in your financial life. So what other income do you have? Are you still working, or are you retired?
No, I'm retired. I mean, I got a pension from the military and taking Social Security, so
Gotcha.
my wife.
So you have pension income, and you have Social Security income, and then it depends, excuse me, in addition to those sources of income, it depends on how much you take out of your IRA. So if you take $100,000 out, that's going to put you in a higher tax bracket, right? So to understand, I'm not going to ask you on the air how much income you have, but ultimately your pension income is fully taxable. Depending on how much pension income, at least part, 50 or 85% of your Social Security benefit is taxable. And so you add to those how much you're taking out of your IRA, that's how much income you're going to have, less, a standard deduction or itemized, however you do that.
Yeah, right.
And
it's pretty standard, yeah.
So the point being, it's, do you know what tax bracket you're in, roughly?
Right now I'm in the effective 12.
Okay.
I'm the lowest.
So you're in the 12% bracket, but here's what I would encourage you to do. Look at your 2019 return. Look at the total tax you paid over your adjusted gross income, and your average tax rate is something less than 12, right?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's 10 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah, so probably 9. So there you go. So you're paying tax on, let's say, 10% of what you take out of your IRA unless you take something substantially more. So to get to that
now
number,
I'm taking out quite a bit of money, but it's basically in the 3% rate 3% withdrawal rate per se.
So I think
eventually that's going to go down to 2 until I hit 72, which RMD comes into play.
Robert, what I think you're trying to figure out is how much is how much you have after you pay taxes. And if you're taking out 3%, you're a 10% tax bracket, take 10% off of the 3%, and you're netting 2.7%. I mean, that's
all I need to know. That's sort of in that neighborhood. I know it can't be for true. But
what you have to figure out is what your tax bracket is and what's your effective tax rate.
Yes.
And that tells you exactly where you are.
Does that help, Robert?
I appreciate that info because, it'll definitely help a lot.
Okay, appreciate
This is my first year of full retirement. I was always taxing.
Sure.
I won't know about taxes until I do them in 2020.
Sure.
No idea really where I'm at. But,
well, if we can help further, Robert, let us know.